Out on the streets is an exciting time for street pastors, because that's what this is all about. And you have persons seeing us in our uniform and they would cry out, "Street pastor, street pastor, can I talk to you?" Particularly one night, I remember this gentleman saw us right there in the heart of Halfway Tree, and he cried out and says, "I want to talk to you." But by appearance, you would not think of him as someone who would want to talk to Christian people. But he said, "No, it's not what it seems. I really need to talk to you." He began sharing how his daughters, he had 2 daughters that had committed their life to the Lord, and how they had been praying for him. And as their father, he had sensed that God was calling him. He had shared with us how on occasion he was trying to run away from God. He passed a gospel meeting on an occasion before that, and he said he felt like God was really calling him. So we were able to listen to him that night, led him in prayer, shared with him. And on another occasion, we followed him up right there on the street, and he was excited to tell us how he has now been going to church with his daughters and how his life had moved to a new level. The important thing to recognize when we are out on the street as we engage people is that there are so many needs. There are people who the street is their home. I remember one night we met a lady who was so happy to have someone to talk to, and she shared the turmoil of all that was happening at home, and that she is out there on the street and only go home before day when everybody is sleeping, and then now she catch a bath and is back out on the street. She literally live on the street, only take a break to refresh. I also want to tell you about this young man who used to be in church. He's now selling out on the street. And one of the nights when we went out and he saw us, he was so excited, and he said our presence brought a conviction on him, and he was going to start to go back to church just by seeing the street pastors out on the streets doing something. He himself felt it was time for him to get back to church and to do something.
So, if you're interested in being trained as a street pastor, coming out as an observer, or contributing to this ministry, please contact us at streetpastorsja@gmail.com, where we can give you more information about our ministry.